This is one of the crown jewels of our sport, and we've been close here a few times, but to finally get it done here tonight, it's a great accomplishment for our entire team. And it was a long first race, and it didn't seem any shorter in the second one, although there was a lot less restarts. Obviously track position was good, but I think you've seen some guys that started up front that it didn't go as good as you might like. It's when you start up front, you got to be able to try to stay there. And we started up front in some races here in the past month, and went backwards. So tonight for us, I felt like we had a good race car in the heat race. We got into second there in the heat race and worked our way to the front, and then got a good dash draw, and that put us in a good position there for the dash, and then to win the dash and start in the front row of the feature. But in that first feature, we had to have probably a dozen restarts. So and things were changing. We had to change lanes. We would take a restart on the bottom, take a restart on the top. There was a lot of things you had to think about out there. Well, we had a very good race car in our motor run tonight. Very good. Brian Morrison does a great job on our motors, and we had some trouble there at the Kings Royal. That to come here and rebound after that. Just proud of this entire team. It's anytime you win, it's a team effort, and when to win races out here, everybody's got to do their job. And DJ, Luke, our friend from Australia, Nathan Brady, I couldn't be any prouder of these guys. They just keep digging and keep working, and we all would have liked seeing a better turnout there at the Kings Royal, or a better finish for us, but ran into some trouble there in the A main, but we shook that off, and come here and to get a win and be the Silver Cup champion of this event. It's just a great accomplishment for this entire team. There's so many people that support this team. Paul and Jen Johnson from Aggressive Hydraulics, Todd Quering, Big Game Tree Stands. It's the list goes on. My wife Julie, she works hard. Paul and Jen Johnson, they take care of keeping our fans informed with Facebook, and just a lot of behind-the-scenes people. Reed, our PR guy, he does a great job for us, and again, my team, I enjoy racing with my team. To have DJ is not only my crew chief, but a great friend, and to have him out here, and my son Lucas, doesn't get much better than that. Well, really, Luke talked to me, and Luke's smart, He analyzes and tries to pay attention, and just said, we just got to get out of there with a decent finish in the second one. And with all the stuff that went on in the first one, I really just wanted to try to run a conservative race, but get us a decent finish out of it to win the overall title. And that wasn't easily done. There was a lot going on back there, I can tell you that. And you definitely had to go into survival mode a little bit. But there was some things we would do different with our car for the second one had we had a chance to go back and do it over again. But as it was, we were able to advance and get by some race cars and get ourselves in a decent position there. It doesn't matter if you're in the back or in the front or in the middle of these races. It's tough. Every lap's a battle out there. There's a lot of good teams. To come here into Pennsylvania, it doesn't get any tougher than that. You had a lot of good teams here tonight. Great crowd here tonight, and again, for this entire team to come out of here with a win and the overall Silver Cup, just happy for this entire team.
You got 25 square foot wings, so and you set these cars up by what they do with the air. So it's a lot bigger advantage when you start up closer to the front. I've seen this track where you can start mid-pack and drive your way to the front too. So we just got rolling around the top there and got going. So, everybody, thanks, man. But the first one we just kept. We were in dirty air, and we were back there with a bunch of guys that we were all scrambling back there, and we just got caught up in a couple deals, and got caught in a crash with like 3 to go or whatever, and that put us in the back, and that actually ended up being a blessing in disguise. But it's still, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you start on the pole and win a World Outlaw race. It's you're racing with the best, so I'll take it any day. I felt like we were good, and once we could get the clean air, we were better than Hahn in traffic, but after we got by him, we never passed another car. So it ended up being a blessing in disguise. It gave us the clean air for the last 5 laps, but it was going to be one in the first lap of the restart for sure. So
okay.
Once you get through that first lap, it was.
Did you know that Donnie was ever close? Did you ever?
Oh yeah, I saw him on the bottom. So the good thing is you see somebody and see the momentum they're carrying, but the good thing with open racetrack on a restart is you can go wherever you want. You're not bottled up in traffic. So, I felt like we were going to be a little bit faster on the top in 1 and 2 and needed to be on the bottom in 3 and 4, and it worked out. They're big. I mean, it's, you're racing with Sammy Swindell and Steve Kinzer and Donnie Schatz and Craig Delansky and these guys. It's hard to win these races, and especially you come up to Pennsylvania, you got the best of both worlds. You got the best touring guys, and you got the best guys from the posse that run. So it's a pretty big honor to win one of these things.